where to go as a digital nomad.
Today we are planning an exciting journey.
Welcome to Nordic in Tropic. I'm
Today-
Anthony, your global free thinker.
And
He's Vlad, tech lead.
Today we want to bring you on a journey exploring the 8 different tech hubs around the world. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Absolutely. We are so
Eager.
absolutely, we so drift to explore with you this new hub and what they can bring to your life. And we eager to explore those innovation center.
Which place to you the most?
And and we will be glad to have your feedback about what tech hub you want to explore. Okay. Well, San Francisco remained the main figure in the tech. It's probably the place to be. It has great figures like Salesforce, OpenAI, Coinbase, Apple, and so on. Yeah.
Amazon also not.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
The city provides unmatched access to the venture capital and vibrant startup culture. Fierce competition and the cost of living can be daunting.
Effectively, like San Francisco, absolutely, San Francisco continue to lead in various sectors. Which company or innovation from this hub interests you the most?
Let's talk about Shanghai.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about Shanghai first. It's not a financial powerhouse, but it's also a booming tech hub. Companies like Alibaba, Baidu, and now DeepSeek. It's an AI startup that's making wave. Its energy efficient model called Shanghai Home.
Shanghai's strengths include strategic location. Shanghai's strengths, strategic location, robust financial infrastructure, and rapidly growing. However, challenges such as the living cost and regulatory compliance still remaining a problem for startups.
Yeah, with this advancement in AI and energy efficiency, Shanghai position itself. What aspect of Shanghai scene are you the most interested in? Okay, let's talk about AI and in Europe. We think Europe was dead. It was definitely a war between China and America and what about Europe? And it's not totally dead, I will say. Moving to Paris, the city is making big strides in technology. We have the school, École Xavier Niel, with an incubator. And it leads to also this investor invest in the AI you may know, Mistral. Like Mistral AI is a key player in artificial. Ledger is also well known worldwide as a hardware wallet to secure cryptocurrency. So there are few companies that are really good. I believe it can be also a place to.
Paris provides a deep cultural backdrop. Indeed, Paris offers a great cultural backdrop and a growing tech ecosystem.
Yeah.
However, again, the high cost of living and bureaucracy can be challenging for entrepreneurs.
Yeah, you French guy, you may know the complexity of the. They may reform it. Biggest friction for the moment. That's why US they have a better way to. Anyway, we still have a card to play. So, what excites you about Paris tech development? Okay, what about US? We're talking a lot about California, but California also a lot of con. They being complexified for investor because I don't know. They also the cost of living was increasing, so it's getting really expensive. See, there is other opportunity and tech up in America, like Texas, like Austin.
Yeah. How about Austin?
Oh, what about Austin? Austin is gaining attention with company like Indeed and
job search platforms. Austin actually offers a lower cost of living and a more comfortable environment for startups. However, some question of more established tech. Austin can meet all the requirements for the leading tech startups.
I mean, yeah, Austin tech scene is on the rise. And what aspect of
Also, let us know in the comments.
Seattle. Seattle is a home of tech titan like Amazon, Microsoft. It both leader now in cloud computing and AI.
This city provides a great opportunity to seek the talent and established infrastructure. The high cost of living still persists and may become challenging to innovate within a field of bigger competitors
for
in a
smaller
smaller startups, for smaller startups.
Beyond. Seattle's contribution to tech is significant. Which innovation from this city catch your eyes the most?
Like
Please tell us in the comment.
Every line is like milking for coffee.
Yeah.
In major tech growth.
What about Dubai, the ambitious innovator? Dubai has major tech growth, like company like Karem, like Telegram, and move with Pavel Dorov and moved to Dubai recently. It's a ride-hailing service that. Yeah, no. Okay. Dubai has a major tech growth. Its city and is constantly grow to a visiting. The most famous company has seen a major. Dubai has seen a major tech growth as its expansion of itself. It has company like Telegram from Pavel Durov.
Dubai offers a. On top of that, Dubai offers a substantial financial resources and strategic location. However, the tech ecosystem is still not quite on par and is still developing. And there's a lot of reliance on expatriate talent.
Yes, there is a shortage talent, so they need you, and that's why the visa is so easy, especially for you guys and not from Japan, Europe, and America, or you have called like upper class visa. You can go to Dubai. They welcome everybody based on that you have to work, of course, having some skill, but they're really open about that, and it's also tax-free environment, so for people with capital. So whatever your profile, you may interested by Dubai. So what's development from this?
No, keep going.
Oh.
Let's switch to Russia.
Oh, what about Moscow? I mean, I don't know anything about this country, but Moscow has produced a notable tech company such VK, and after Telegram even moved to Dubai. It's a message focus on speed and security. They also have a way to develop app more the data confidential in another way, which you.
Yeah, companies really value developers in fintech, and they source a lot of talent from this. And compare it to U.S. banking system, the Russian banking system is very advanced, and in this in this field of legacy and a bunch of technical debt that has been dragged of softwares or the tech that the banks run. Compared to the Russia, they have a much bigger, or not much bigger, much greater grasp on how to get really good quality for the financial systems.
What you mean is like, let's compare the American.
Banks.
Yeah, if I can summarize what you say, it's like, let's say the financial American system and the Russian financial. The one is way bigger, right? Is the American is they have
software quality.
No, what you mean is like Russian are able to produce software with way less resource and getting a better outcome. It's what we see with DeepSeek and OpenAI a bit.
High quality, yes.
Yeah, high quality product with finally a financial system that is probably 10, is not 20 times smaller than the American financial.
Yeah, and more advanced, very more advanced on this.
So they probably have more talent and.
They value quality and precision, and turns out the quality and precision is what we like when we.
No, but I think it's played a role.
But not anymore. US is gonna cut in the
Yeah.
Yeah, but in different way. Okay.
It was valuing, it was valuing or what you wear, if you're black or if you're that's, you know what I mean? And
Because they don't
it-
understand how to get the specific like quality measurements or
Yeah.
requirements, so they get something very subjective from their own perspective,
Exactly.
because they're just getting too bored and running out of things what to do.
Oh, yeah.
So to keep their job, they implement in different criteria and different requirements, going into more ridiculous side of it.
We can say any company, tech company, want to get the best product at the cheapest cost, and that's the KPI. Then if you get work, you want to get, you KPI just change. You don't care anymore of that, basically, and you care only about how you look, how your company shows some. Then has no value on the market, by the way, because the market doesn't care of that.
Yes.
That's just that. Yeah.
That's real life. That's
Yeah.
pragmatic. City has strong technical talent pool and growing startups scene. However, political and economic change.
Okay,
Let's go to Tokyo.
Why? Why, Yuska?
No, I think we had a good enough contact. We discussed where the technical side shines.
No, I would like to hear your. You've been working with some company based in Moscow.
Actually, I've been working as the subsidiary of the mobile app developers at the Moscow company.
Okay.
They had an office branch in another city
It's fine.
because of the cost of developers. They outsourced it from there.
So, what is the in Moscow, in Russia, and in Moscow in the tech industry? When you work with American companies and even French guy like here, so how can you compare those different American and Russian?
Regarding the development skills and talents, it's the developers there have a talent of ingenuity to be able to find the creative solutions within the constraints and put this solution and execute and make this solution, putting the software or digital products in front of the customers, or be able to capture the market share. This is where they usually losing US people, because US people are more
straightforward,
more advanced and more experienced, and this is the hub of the Silicon. They understand how to lead the company, the tech-based company. In Russia, there's also maybe if your business is gaining traction and gaining momentum and getting popularity, you getting the risk of getting into the hostile market within the bigger players that aim to take over of your business.
And I mean, what I hear from what you say is developing products, be pragmatic, and American are better probably on marketing, thinking big, and scaling up.
And also gaining the attraction and gaining visibility on the product.
Yeah, creating attention.
Yeah, because the Russian developers can work, do some stuff, make changes, get a new feature and stuff like this. But if the execution team or if the marketing cannot deliver this or cannot get anything from these features, they just end up wasting the development time and thinking that the problem with development, or it's like the product is not good enough, or the product has no features, or the features not working correctly, but there's all of the core problem stems into not able to actually push it to market.
Yeah, more mature in the customer centric. We have here Tokyo. In Tokyo, Line Corporation. So now let's go to Japan. Tokyo is definitely a big, especially now Japan has played to bet big on startups. So they will hundreds of billion, and they also gonna know with. So it will play, and Tokyo is a great city too. It's a great hub. You have company like Line, and of course in the West we use kind of WhatsApp in more.
They started with messages first, and then I think they took the inspiration from China
From
of
WeChat.
the WeChat, how it's grown from
Yeah.
just a messaging to the whole entire ecosystem.
And
But
that's also a big difference between app in Asia. They like super app, complex with a lot of feature. Then in Europe, we like minimalism in the design, east and west.
For
And-
Japan, I can add that they only be able to move out from the floppy drive for the government last year. So imagine
Wow.
there's a cultural problem of perspective how the Japanese or Japan addresses the code or the software, because they don't they don't respect it on par with hardware, for example.
And also the problem of Japan is, like you mentioned, they can be so advanced. We remember from Japan
But
in
have
the
like
90s, they were so advanced, and they can be so in late, because when the West arrived in Japan the first time, they will still with war, and they will still. In fact, it's just by respect of the hierarchy and the tradition. They have a strong, they have a strong drive for that, and so that's the strain. And
Yeah.
I think now the government, the business owner, they start to face the problem, and they will probably welcome talent from which is difficult for Japan to do.
Still, we're very like it's going against themselves, because this kind of culture produces the, like, what is it, hard work, loyalty and hard work.
Linear.
Yeah, the whole idea is to work hard, is to be a good employee, but how do I
Spend
say?
all your life in the same company.
But guess what? Guess
Yeah.
what? This kills the creativity. That kills the life of the software and the life of the people who work on this software, making them just some sort of, I don't know, the third level or third world employees, or the whole profession is not considered valuable,
And
which is ridiculous.
That's why we say startup, and why even Zach explained recently that startup beats big company. Than like Google used to be a startup, and because they have a linear structure and they can go bottom up. They don't have bottom, by the way. That's the point of startup. They don't need to bottom up. And if someone has a good idea there, he's gonna be there. And the problem with Japanese, even they are just 5 or 3, they will still be a boss, and they have difficult. It's not in the mindset yet of Japanese.
Yeah. Market doesn't care how the structure. Market cares about the value.
So let's go for yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Robotic,
we did.
Robotic. Yeah, I think Japan has a big play too
I
in
mentioned
robotic.
about hardware,
Yeah, hardware they're good.
because I can add some more insight. In Japan, they value the craft, in the sense of the manual craft, and when they consider going for the software, is not considered a craft at
lower
all.
level.
No, it's not considered a craft at all. It's considered something afterthought. Like there is a lot of negligence when it comes to this, and I think this is just a bad perspective take on it, and just bad perception for the non-technical people, that they just think of it as the afterthought and just focus on the hardware. But guess what? What drives the hardware? The software as the essential part of it.
Yeah.
Yet somehow they miss the point entirely.
I have an opinion on that. I believe it's because for Japan, basically they have the industry, the serious world, the device, and they have the video game, the manga, and the artistic universe. And basically what's between is software. A world, or they are not performing because they're not identified yet. They don't find a place in the metaversic world deeper than.
Saying this, I've been in contact when I was hiring some developers. I've been considering some options to source some Japanese developers, and I can say they quite creative. They just cannot utilize the
Creativity.
Yes, because there's I don't know, there's maybe a bit of a stigma for the Chinese, Japanese, or like overall Asian developers when it comes to a Western world to compete for the projects on freelancing marketplaces, for example. They find themselves, but the Western people generally, like the companies, the business companies, They scared of the scam and they're scared of the having
from Japan? No.
from the proper way to verify like Chinese developers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they generally try to avoid
But
this,
let's
and
keep-
it goes into Japanese developers as well. Like it get the,
Yeah, they get in the.
they having like more problems entering the market of the software.
So there is a. Okay, let's keep about that's all.
Bali.
Tokyo Tech Innovation Impressive. Which areas are you the most interested? Tell us.
It might be that.
Okay. Bali. What about Bali? Bali is getting attention as a hub for digital nomad, less for startup, but it's offering a growth for number of co-working space and tech events, especially in crypto, making it at the top spot for remote worker and startup.
While not traditional hub, it provides a space or good environment for a good work. Please.
Oh yes,
It's
Bali is
growing.
really attractive for digital nomad. By the way, by living there for 1 month, and we got a great villa. It's cheap. The culture is quite close of Thailand. It's, by the way, Hindu, so the rest of the country, Bali's part, is Muslim. Indonesia is Muslim, but the
Balinese.
Balinese culture is based on. So you will have Vishnu and all these gods. So it's quite relaxed. The island itself is great. But the problem it will be the infrastructure, and then leads to traffic jam. It's developing. If you're into more like I will say health, self-development, and you like tech, at the same time it's an island, so you have the problem of isolation.
Why didn't we use the Jakarta? Because it's actually a tech hub. Like there's
Yeah,
data
but-
centers in Jakarta.
No, really.
The third world developers.
It's like Bali, but in 10 times big traffic jam, and it's not beautiful. For sure. I will say more Singapore, with
Something.
KL, and
Which has
is rising as in the tech radar. Thanks for growing interest in the like fintech and startups such as Grab. Its headquarters in Singapore.
and the government is encouraging foreign investments. Competition with neighboring countries. However, competition with the neighboring countries can be challenging.
The fact KL is in competition with Singapore, then they do. And I can say to have time Tokyo, it's really a sweet.
But it's like ghost town there. You know? It's so dispersed compared with the skyscrapers, so it's becoming like ghost town.
The skyscraper can be big, but you have a lot of park. But to be honest, I didn't feel it. I mean, I didn't feel girl wear clothes or people wear. You have different kind of Islam, and
we go to Singapore.
Okay, that we have to cut. Singapore stand up for a global financially expand as a tech hub. Major companies like Shopee, Grab have found city, state invest heavily in research and development, and
Singapore advances with strong governmental support, world-class infrastructure. Strong governmental support, world-class infrastructure, and a strategic location in Southeast Asia. But the high cost of living and the tight regulations can create an hurdles for some ventures.
The feedback I got from developer friends, it was a good spot in the early 2000s. You can make a lot of money, more than in Europe, because you have the same salary than in Europe, but you have a cost of living and you have a quality of life crazy good. And now it's getting more expensive, and you get competition from Indian developer.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So Singapore reputation for innovation is how you most curious about its booming startup ecosystem or cutting-edge research. We are exciting to explore those cities with you and the tech landscape, but we want to hear from you.
Which of these tech hubs we should visit first?
Share your thought in comment and reach out on social media.
Let's embark on adventure together.
Yeah. By the way, our link tree is We will have a training soon happening.
We can
So-
say over there,
Good.
over there, just in case we don't know which
Yeah.
we side.
The little promotion if you want to go deeper. Also, we can talk about stuff we cannot sometimes. So we will be more ourselves, I
You
think.
wanted to include some.
Yeah, I
We
wanted.
still want to include some.
So-
Let's embark on an adventure together. Until next time.
and stay free.